Well, joining me now is the reporter who broke the story of the ambassador's comments. She is Joanna Chiu of the Vancouver Star newspaper, and she was formerly based in Beijing. She's also a friend of one of the two Canadians being held by the Chinese government, Michael Kovrig. Thank you very much for your time, Joanna. I wonder, while John McCallum was making these comments to you, did you immediately realise how sensitive what he was saying was?
Well, actually, I came up to him during a dim sum charity lunch that he was at, not expecting that he would even speak with me, but actually he spoke with me for almost 10 minutes. And as soon as I got out of there, I sent the file to my colleague, and it wasn't until she sent back the transcript where I noticed how sensitive his comments were and how consequential, because he had been under fire for saying similar comments about how Huawei's CFO Meng Wanzhou had a strong case for fighting extradition. And to me, it seemed like he was doubling down again days later. And last night, the Prime Minister asked for his resignation. So this all happened really quickly. I woke up not knowing it, and the news came out a few hours ago. So it's been quite surprising to me.
And did he talk to you about being off the record or anything like that?
He just stood up and started talking to me and answered my questions. I said right away that I was a journalist for the Star Vancouver and Toronto Star, and he just nodded and answered my questions. It was only after he let slip, it would be great for Canada if the U.S. dropped its extradition, where I think he started feeling nervous. He looked down at my recorders that I was holding, and he said, oh, maybe we should be off the record, and I didn't agree. And then we kept talking, actually. And afterwards, I said, just to clarify, everything you said before you requested off the record is still reportable. And he said yes. So we recorded it. We got the news up really quickly. And it sparked an instant reaction. A lot of people were frustrated because Canada's top diplomat seems to be veering so off script from what the Trudeau government is saying. So people don't know what was going on.
Well, now he's lost his job. Does the move by Justin Trudeau surprise you? Is it rather unprecedented for something like this to happen?
It's unprecedented for a very, very senior diplomat to, for his own comments to lead to his resignation. It's been strange because as this Huawei scandal has been unfolding, the previous Canadian diplomats, ambassadors to China, have been very vocal. It's unusual that previous ambassadors have been so vocal. And it really throws a wrench into things because actually McCallum is Trudeau's trusted advisor on China for many years. He was trusted to lead Canada's approach to changing relationship with China, for pushing for better trade relationships with China. So now that he is basically fired, it wasn't surprising in that was the only way the Liberal government could distance themselves from his comments, which appeared very unprofessional for a diplomat.
John McCallum has made these comments now. Is there a danger that it's going to play into China's viewpoint of what's happening with this Huawei executive?
Yeah, it plays into China's viewpoints. Canada in the past has been saying, Trudeau has been saying that this is a matter for the courts. It's a rule of law issue. U.S. and Canada have an extradition treaty. So no matter how many, say, Canadians China detains, it doesn't change the fact that Canada is a rule of law country and the courts have to deal with the extradition issue. But to me, he used the word deal. He said that if the U.S. and China strike a deal, it should include the release of the two Canadians. So it seems, his personal opinion at least, seems to be that this is a political issue. So it's very contradictory.
All right, Joanna Chiu with the Vancouver Star newspaper. Congratulations on breaking that story, and thank you very much for your time.